All right, guys, it's drama time. It is drama time. Okay, so who is Sleepy Raijin? Sleepy Raijin's is Midna's ex. Who is Midna? She's a Final Fantasy 14 and variety streamer. They were in a very toxic relationship. He accused her of him and assaulting him. He accused me of grooming, and he accused me of some other stuff like abuse and shit like that. Whatever. Absolutely no proof. So Midna made a Google Doc on him. I've made like 4 videos on this. Okay, so he basically deleted his Twitter so that all of the evidence and all of the things that he was saying is now gone. But I have all of that. I have all of that in my document. And I also have all of that in my videos. He deleted it all because it made him look bad. So anyway, he got caught in a bunch of lies and completely nuked everything. He also takes screenshots and takes evidence and twists narratives to make other people look bad. He did this to another content creator. Her name was Yuna. He did this and then he tweeted about it and he made a Google Doc about it. But the thing is that she actually saved all of the messages, and the things that he said did not line up with the actual messages that were saved. So unfortunately for him, again, he was caught in another lie. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks when you lie and you get caught. That sucks when you try to manipulate shit and then you get caught. So I'm going to tell you this right now, man. This guy, all he does is try to deflect and place blame on others and make others look bad because he is insecure, he is jealous, he is salty, and he knows that he's a piece of shit person. Now, in this document that he has, proof of Midna baby's physical assaulting me, falsely accusing me, and lying throughout her document. Okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. Before we even read this, I'm going to tell you this. He has been proven to be a liar. Like, he has actually been proven. I have actually proved, Midna has actually proved, Yuna has actually proved that he is a liar. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. Once you are proven to be a liar, like any argument you have, people are going to remember that you are a liar. So all of your evidence is then going to be questioned. Is he lying about this? Is he lying about that? Your job when you defend yourself, once you've been proven a liar, is to make sure that you have to prove that you are not a liar first. Then, once you prove that you are not a liar, then people can listen to you. But until you prove that you are not a liar, I'm not believing anything you said. Now, that's me. You can make up your own decision, but I'm not a fool. I'm not an idiot. I don't believe something just because it's on the internet. Me personally, what it takes to convince me are 2 things: evidence and credibility. Who are you as a person? More importantly, what actions have you done throughout your life? Have you harassed people before? Have you lied before? Have you been a shit person before? All of this is in consideration, like takes in consideration if or not I'm going to believe someone. Okay. So he has proven to be a liar. He has proven to manipulate screenshots, manipulate evidence. He has been proven to seek attention and seek sympathy off of people. He has been proven of all this. So this Google Doc right now, I'm going to tell you this right now. If all of his evidence are purely screenshots with nothing to back it up, which it looks like it is, like, look at this garbage. Like, why would you blur this? Like, you are in a position where you've been proven a liar and you're going to blur some shit. Like, what is this? A paranormal entity right here? I'm going to tell you this right now, that if the only thing in this document are screenshots, then he is full of shit. He is still full of shit, because that is what this person does. This person doesn't have any actual evidence. They just take screenshots out of context. They alter screenshots. This person has also been known to conspire with others against other people. He has conspired with others against me as well as Midna. He has allowed his friends and other people to spread nonsense about others. That has also been proven. He has also admitted to it. Not only is he a liar, but he also is fine with other people spreading lies about other people. Okay, so with all that being said, and again, if you want a deep dive into all of this shit, I have made 4 videos on this. I'm going to link the first one. You can watch these, not watch these, but there's 4 of them. It's a 4-part mini-series. Persons attacked me, Midna, and other streamers. Sleepy Raijin goes legal court case. Midna reveals what Sleepy Raijin did to her. And 30-page document, proof of what Sleepy Raijin did. Okay, so as you can see, it was a big rack. So today, he posted this. Proof that Midna baby is a compulsive liar, cheater, narcissist, and has attempted to ruin my life multiple times. Here is my side of the story with factual evidence. He has given his side of the story like 5 times. And every time that he's given his side of the story, none of it had any actual evidence. It always made him look bad because people proved that he was a liar and a manipulator. He claimed that he was assaulted, which is a spit in the face to all the people that actually have been assaulted before. This motherfucker wasn't assaulted. He literally recorded this shit to try to slander her and try to defame her because he's jealous of her success. That's literally what it is. So here's the original video. 14 drama disproving false accusations made by Midna Baby and Xenosys Vex with factual proof. Okay, so let's watch it.
Okay, I'm going to address this for the final time and move on with my...
Okay, right there, I'm going to address this for the final time. He has addressed this for the final time like 3 times. So this won't be the last, and it doesn't matter how many times you address it. You're a liar. People don't believe you. You were not assaulted. You are a pile of shit. That's it. Get over it. Just accept it. That's it.
My life. As some of you may know, my ex-girlfriend Midna Baby came out with yet another falsified and deceitful accusation about me that I'm going to talk about. I'd like to preface
this deceitful and falseful accusation was all actually backed by evidence, multiple screenshots, and also multiple witnesses too. That's another thing too. Multiple witnesses. So it's just not her saying it. It's actually people in the situation that are saying, yes, this happened.
This by saying all of this stuff is in relation to 2019 when I broke up with her. This isn't recent, but she's decided to bring it up recent.
That's so funny, man, because again, he says that I broke up with her. He is so salty that she broke up with him. He is still like, if you're a victim, why does it matter if you broke up with her? Like, why are you even thinking about that? That doesn't matter. Like, if you're a victim and you've been through assault, why does it matter that you broke up with her? It doesn't. No true victim is worried about who broke up with who. Like, what does that matter? You were assaulted. No one cares about that. You should be glad that it's just over. You know what I'm saying? But that's not his mentality.
Recently. Now, I've taken a break from the internet as I was being harassed and bombarded by parasocial viewers of Midna's and Xenosys Vex. These two individuals have been perpetuating lies about me and spreading it to their audience intentionally to silence me. A lot of people...
I don't get why people use the word silence. Like, I guess they use the word silence because, like, they have some truth and us, the bad guys, are trying to silence them and all this shit. Like, nah, bro, it's not that deep. Like, you said lies, you were proven against it. Like, you were proven to be a liar and you got called out on your shit. I don't give a if you make a video. Matter of fact, the more videos you make, the more I can react. I don't want you to be silent. I want you to keep tweeting away. Why would I want to silence you? That doesn't make any sense. You're getting me free content. Dude, Dog Trail don't come out for 2 months. Why would I want to silence you? He took a break from the internet because he was insanely embarrassed that he got caught in all of his lies. So he took a break and he wanted time to try to figure out a strategy, right? So you took a break because you got called out on your shit and you couldn't handle it. That's why you took a break.
People accuse me of hiding from it, but it's very difficult.
Oh, wait. No. He's also said this too.
And Xenosys Vex. These two individuals have been perpetuating lies about me and spreading it to their audience intentionally to silence me.
Okay, so as I always say with these reacts, obviously do not go and harass this person. Obviously. Can I control what you do? No. And I'm not going to pretend to. I'm not going to pretend to be able to control what you do, and I don't care what you do. But I'm going to tell you, do not go and witch hunt these people. Do not do this. You are entitled to your opinion. If you watch a video and you don't agree with something on the video, that includes my shit too, you're going to comment. You are entitled to a comment. Yes. Now, if this guy makes a video and then it's obviously shit, then people are going to say it's shit. If you get caught in a lie, people are going to call you out on it. That's not me telling, like, these people, man, like him and Rec and all these people, they do all this dumb shit online and then they get caught and then they're like, oh God, no, he's witch hunting me. No, that's just you being exposed for the shit human that you are. And that's people reacting to it. That's not a witch hunt, man. Like, a witch hunt is if I go around and spread all this shit and tell people, yo, go do this, go do that. I have never done that and I will never do that. You put this video out. You put the Twitter out. You added me, okay? You involved me. So I'm going to defend myself. So if you call that witch hunting, then you're an idiot.
The people accuse me of hiding from it, but it's very difficult to articulate yourself when you have thousands of people and creators banding together to protect an abuser.
Okay, so he says, I just want to say I wasn't hiding. If you weren't hiding, then why did you delete your Twitter? If you weren't hiding, why did you delete everything? Why? That doesn't make any sense. You were hiding. That's why you deleted everything.
I will be speaking my truth. I've written out a document with all the proof necessary to prove otherwise of her claims, including court proceedings and transcripts. I'd also like to preface this with, I've never once mentioned who my ex-girlfriend was on the internet. I've never posted about her. I've never mentioned her or anything that links back to...
This is a complete lie. And I literally proved it in this doc. He posted about her all the time on his Twitter. The Twitter that he deleted because he wasn't hiding. I have screenshots, video evidence of all of this shit. So this right here is already a lie. So holy shit, we're not even a minute in and you've already lied like twice.
Back to her.
Jesus.
I've always said if you do know who she is, do not involve me with her. She came out of the blue accusing me of some terrible things that aren't even remotely true on February 5th. One of her big...
So he says, do not involve me with her. One of the things that sparked all of this shit is that there's a content creator. Her name's Tiffany Lockhart. She had a tweet with Midna in it. He went out of his way to post on her Twitter and say some nasty shit about Midna. So he went out of his way to do this, but he doesn't want to be involved. But he went out of his way to do this. People like him, they actually believe that if you say something enough times, it will become true. People like him, these brain damaged idiot mother. They think that, oh, if you just say something enough, then it's going to be true, right?
Biggest accusations is that I have posted explicit photos of her online and provides these 3 screenshots as evidence. So she claims in the first link that it's gone, but wasn't sure even though she had access to the link the entire time. Forgets to blur out the link in the second screenshot, then goes on to say in this third screenshot how she actually has no concrete proof that any of this was me or that this even existed. I was condemned for this by thousands of people with not a shred of proof. These screenshots were in her own document and nobody realized this. This is a self-snitch. She goes on to say, I blocked the link in the first image.
This link right here was sent to me and added way, way later. So his logic is she didn't know if it was still there or if it was posted somewhere else, right? So what he doesn't tell you is that this right here was sent in a different time than this. She did not add this one to the document until way later, which is important. The imgur was not, it may have not been deleted at the time, but she didn't blur it here. So basically she sent this because it wasn't like taken down. This one was added to the document years and years and years later after she knew it was taken down. So that's why it's not blurred out. Does that make sense?
These screenshots were in her own document and nobody realized this. This is a self-snitch.
Everybody realized it. So here's like the order of what happened. He's trying to say that she's a liar because this is not edited and this is. But it doesn't matter that this isn't edited because this was not released to the public until years and years later. You see the date on this? Like basically she released this to the public when she knew it was gone. So that is why she didn't edit it, because she didn't redact this because there was no reason to, because if you go to this link, there's nothing there. So why even redact it? It doesn't matter.
These screenshots were in her own document and nobody realized this. This is a self-snitch. She goes on to say, I blocked the link in the first image just in case it wasn't removed. Just in case it wasn't removed. She would know whether or not this link existed. She's the only one that's had access to this link. So she says, I don't know if it was removed or not after saying it was removed. Then to go on into the second screenshot where she actually doesn't blur out the link, forgets to blur it out. This link has nothing, by the way. It's a dummy link.
Yeah, that's because she didn't blur it out.
And then in this third screen,
like that's the reason she didn't blur it out, is because the link doesn't exist anymore. Like, yeah, that's why. There's no reason to blur it out.
Screenshot goes on to say she has no concrete proof. Obviously, I don't want these things to be shared, but I have no control of it unless I have concrete proof. Meaning, she's accusing me of something she has no actual evidence of. She's just saying I did it, and I was condemned by thousands of people for something that I never did. Please, I would love for you to provide.
See, so this is what Sleepy likes to do, is he takes things out of context and tries to make an excuse for it. She didn't have concrete proof, but there is a difference between okay, so like let's say this. Let's say you're with somebody and you know that they're a liar. You know that they're a harasser and abuser. You know they like to alter the truth, okay? You know this. So obviously you're not going to be with that person anymore, okay? So then you hear later that your nudes are being spread. So who do you think is going to do that? You would assume that the liar, the manipulator, the piece of shit would probably do that, right? Probably, you know? Do you have concrete proof? No, but you're like 99% sure that this person did it. So like, dude, this person again is trying to twist this narrative where there's, oh no, Sleepy would never do that. He has been proven to conspire with others. So it's not just, oh, I don't have concrete proof. Who he is as a person is enough proof, okay? Concrete proof means that he admitted to it. Will he admit to it? Absolutely not. No way, because that's a crime. You're not going to admit to being a criminal. It's about beyond reasonable doubt, okay? So, like I said, man, it's all here. It's all here. We'll go into more of his, like, lies and shit later. Let's finish the video.
proof of this. I would love to see it. It doesn't exist. She's a liar. I'm not going to go over all this doc in the video, but if you want to read it yourself, the link will be in the description. Now, to briefly summarize, I caught Midna cheating on me multiple times and reacted to that by showing her true nature to our friends. By the end of it, I decided that I would get my get back by...
I just want to point out that he never had any actual evidence of her cheating on him. Never. Not a single time.
Taking screenshots of our conversations between her and I, shit-talking all of our friends, and sending it to them. She had a mental breakdown after realizing all of our friends had saw her for what she was and decided to take me to court over it by filing a false police report and falsely accusing me of crimes I've never committed. The court didn't think...
You know you can get in trouble for falsely calling the police, right? What is it? Okay, so is this the court document? This is not a court document, ma'am. I don't even know what this is. Like, what is this?
Think I was a threat as seen in the transcripts and did not issue a restraining order because there was zero evidence of aggressive behavior. She filed a false affidavit with zero evidence of the accusations, which she also admits to in the transcripts, but shows...
Okay, I want to just say this now. Committing crimes on the internet are insanely easy to get away with. And typically, the court will not take you serious. The court will just tell you to, oh, just block that person. Just ban that person, okay? There have been instances where women have been and not been able to get a harassment protection order against the person that them because they needed a restraining order, not a harassment protection order. So there are a whole shit ton of little things like that I know and have experienced that the court just doesn't care. The court, in a lot of instances, does not take the internet crimes as serious as they should. They don't take stalking as serious as they should. They don't take harassment as serious as they should. So the fact that she could or could not get a restraining order against this person, that's not surprising. For those of you that had to deal with anything with the court related to online activities, you will know what I'm talking about, okay?
In her document that it was deemed to be true just because she filed it. Instead, they issued the both of us no contact orders. In her document, she tries to spin this off as me being condemned.
I mean, a no contact order is a form of punishment. That proves that she had enough evidence to support a no contact order. Like, yeah, it was a no contact order.
Because I was forced into court. That's not how court documents work, and a lot of people misunderstood that as, because I was in court, I obviously did something wrong. This is factual.
No, you did something wrong because you had a no contact order put on you. Like, what? She had enough evidence to get that. Okay, guys, here's the thing. A vast majority of the time, you cannot get a restraining order on someone unless it's physical, okay? Unless it's physical. What you need to get is a harassment protection order because that protects you online. I know it sounds crazy, but there's two different things, okay? There's a restraining order and a harassment protection order. They are different and they do cover different things. It's stupid because they're basically the same thing, but one of them is online and one of them is in person. So the fact that she didn't get a restraining order is not surprising to me because he probably didn't go and like beat her up. He probably didn't go and like physically assault her, but that doesn't mean that he didn't do anything wrong. He could have done a lot of stuff online, which she actually proved that he did. She actually proved it. But regardless, if she didn't get the restraining order, she got a no contact order, which proves that he was a psychopath, okay? So yes, there was an order placed on him.
Actually 100% incorrect. I've provided all receipts and screenshots that have aligned with my story for the last 5 years. She continues to add new and random micro niche details of our relationship.
So it's kind of funny that he says that. Man, it's like he read that document and just took the things that she said and just used them against her. That's insane to me. He goes on to say that she kept adding on stuff about him when in actuality, again, this has all been proven, by the way, he did that, not her. She never tweeted about him. She never involved him. She never did anything to talk about him or do anything towards him. He was always talking about her. He was always tweeting about her. Always, always. So for a victim that just wants to, be left alone, he sure was yapping a lot. That doesn't make any sense. If you're so traumatized by this event, then why are you going around harassing her? Why has this been your fifth final time talking about this? That doesn't make any sense. And every time that basically over the years, every single time that he would tweet about her, he would add something
that are extremely irrelevant to her claims. Her document focuses more on discrepancies rather than factual proof. I unfortunately understand that women are
Nah, that's completely wrong too. She has a bunch of factual proof. She even has pictures of his stream, of his character in game. Then she caught him in a lie because he says that he never harassed her in game. She has a picture of his stream with his face there, with his character name. Then she has a mail, like a very harassing mail that she got with his character name. And he lied about it. But when he got caught, he was like, oh yeah, that was me. But here's why I did it.
Usually believed immediately, and a lot of people dogpiled me for it. If you read this document and still choose to support someone like her, I can only pray for you. Someone that tries to destroy someone else's life based on false accusations is pure scum, and anyone perpetuating it is just as bad. As for
He literally did that though. Listen to this.
based on false choose to support someone like her, I can only pray for you. Someone that tries to
Pray for
destroy
her.
someone else's life based on false accusations is pure scum, and anyone perpetuating it is just as bad.
But he literally did that. He literally just called himself pure scum. Like, it's almost like he made this video pretending that none of this other shit happened. Like, what? Bro, just because you've been gone from the internet for a couple months, that doesn't mean that all of that shit you did just went away. What? Just because you go away for like a month, that doesn't mean that the things also go away.
As for Xenosys Vex, he made 4 videos going over Midna's document to purposely slander me even further. He is almost 40 years old, commenting on a 21-year-old's relationship.
Okay. Why does my age even matter? Why does my age even matter? Dude, okay, already? Dude, he hasn't changed a bit. Why does, what does it matter if I'm 40 or 50? What does it matter? No, I want to know why that my 40-year, I'm not even 40, dude. Why do people keep calling me 40? I want to know why that my 40-year-old opinion doesn't matter.
For me even further. He is almost 40 years old, commenting on a 21-year-old's relationship. Remember, this happened 5 years ago where nobody but her and I were involved in this situation. I want her, her viewers, and her friends to leave me alone. She's caused enough permanent damage within our relationship, but at the same time, I'm finally glad to openly speak about it.
What's crazy to me is that he says that he wants her viewers to leave him alone when over the course of 5 years, he constantly tweeted. Okay, guys, again, look, we're not going to do a rehash, but if you want to see all of the shit, look, man, if you want to see all of the garbage that he posted, there it is. I made 4 videos proving literally everything what he is still saying wrong. And dude, why the does my age matter? If anything, my age would matter more than like a 22-year-old. So like, let's say that you have a 22-year-old and a 40-year-old. Now, look, I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay? I've had a lot of sex. I've dated a lot of people, okay? I used to be in a band. There were a lot of groupies, okay? I've had 2 slut phases. Yeah, I've been around, okay? I'm kind of a slut sometimes. Look, I've partied a lot. I've had a lot of sex, consensual, legal sex. Let me make perfectly clear before anybody's like, oh, he's out there being a groomer and abuser. Anyway, my point here is that wouldn't an older, more experienced person's opinion actually matter more? Because I have been through those relationships. I have been through like situations where you do dumb shit. I've been through petty bullshit where, you know, you go out on dates and they're either good or they're bad and all this shit versus a person who has like never dated, a person who has like never had sex, a person who is inexperienced in that shit. So like when you're trying to be blunt, whose opinion actually matters more? The 22-year-old that has no experience or the 40-year-old that has a lot of experience? I'm going to guess the 40-year-old's opinion matters a little bit more. But even then, what does it matter about my age? Why can a 40-year-old not have an opinion on a 21-year-old's relationship? You know you're an adult when you're 18. You know that, right? Now some people like to pretend that you're not. Oh no, they're 18, they're innocent. Bullshit. I hate that blanket statement. That actually insults me when people are like, no, you're not an adult when you're 18. Bull fucking shit, you aren't. When I was 18, I had rent, a truck payment, I had my own apartment, I had a job, I had all this shit. I was more responsible at 18 than 30 and 40-year-olds. So I don't want to hear your shit, okay? I was kicked out when I was 18. I was forced to do this. I was forced to grow up. You are an adult when you are 18. You are responsible for your own actions. This whole shit, you're 40, so you're not allowed to speak on 21-year-old's relationship. That literally makes no sense. And like, why does my age matter? So when he said that, he's trying to like deflect the situation and try to confuse people because, oh, well, wait a minute. Why would his opinion matter? Why? I don't understand. It makes no sense why you would say that. Like he's almost 40 and he's having an opinion on a 21-year-old relationship. Yeah, because I've lived through it, because I know about it, because I've literally experienced it. Yeah. Yeah.
I hope you take the time to terminate the situation. I want her viewers, and her friends to leave me alone. She's caused enough permanent damage within our relationship, but at the same time, I'm finally glad to openly speak about it. I hope you take the time to read over and cross-reference our documents. I'm tired of having people spread lies about me and accuse me of things I've never done. I don't ever ask for help, but I am seriously sick and tired of this. If you truly want to support me, please head over to my Twitter and retweet my tweet.
No one wants to support you because you're a known liar and an abuser and a manipulator. No one is going to support you. You have to first prove that you're not lying. I don't know why this guy is worried about proving that Midna is a liar. He has been proven a liar. He needs to prove that he is not lying first before you prove that she is lying. That's once you've been proven as a liar, you've lost all your credibility, okay? And you need to get that credibility back. And sometimes it's impossible, okay? But so far in this 4 minutes and 47 seconds, this person has already again lied throughout the entire video, and every single thing that he has said has literally been disproven.
I do not even have half the following of the people attacking me and spreading lies. I just want to clear my name and leave this in the past where it belongs. Thanks for watching.
He says that he doesn't have half the following. You don't have even 1% or 2% of the following. So let's just get that out of the way. But the fact that you brought up following signifies to me that you are salty, you are jealous, you are insecure, that people with a bigger following are calling you out on your bullshit. So basically, if you were genuine, in my opinion, if you were genuine, you would not care about the size of their following. And you would also not care about a person's age. Like, what does it matter that I'm 40? Or, I mean, dude, I'm not even 40. So anyway, that was the video. I will be thumbs downing this video. Okay, here we go. Proof of Midna baby physically assaulting me, falsely accusing me, and lying throughout her document. I just want to say I wasn't hiding and didn't deactivate because I have something to run away from. You did have something to run away from. You were caught in a bunch of lies and you literally deactivated everything and you deleted everything. If you weren't hiding, if you didn't have something to run from, then why did you delete everything? That's what I don't understand. Also, how many pages is this? Okay, so this is one of 33 pages, guys. This is one of 33 pages. So yeah, we're going to be here for a while. It was very hard to have my trauma and experience drowned out by thousands of random Twitch viewers who think they know streamers beyond the monitor. Well, okay, so right here already, he put his relationship out. He literally commented and posted so much shit about his relationship. And again, all of this is in my Google Doc and also Midna's Google Doc. I deactivated because I truly needed to let my mental rest and come back to this when I was not on the verge of crashing out. Okay, again, you deactivated because you got caught on a bunch of lies. You also deleted a bunch of evidence that was held against you. I apologize for my erratic behavior. I went manic because no matter what I said or did, no one seemed to care whether or not was being said was the truth. Okay, well, the reason why that no one cared what you said was because you were a proven liar and you couldn't handle that. And for some reason, you think that when you say things enough times, it becomes the truth, when that is actually not how the world works. I'm blessed to have a best friend who forced me to deactivate and made me stay away with her for the entire month of February. I owe her a big one. I'm going to talk about the accusations that were made about me in February, having thousands of sycophants sent your way on word alone. Okay, again, this is not word alone. This was proved through multiple avenues. It's very overwhelming to deal with, I can imagine, especially when it comes to something extremely traumatic like my abusive relationship with Midna. Normally, I can handle the internet, but when I have people commenting on my relationship that not a single soul was present for besides me and her, it's a bit much. You know what's crazy about this is that he is complaining that people are commenting on his relationship. You literally tweeted nonstop about your relationship. If you didn't want people to know, then why'd you tweet about it, you idiot? I also wanted to acknowledge a couple things while I'm here that I feel are important. Firstly, I want to apologize to Tiffany Lockhart for snapping at you specifically and dragging you into something that I have no involvement in. Yes, I disagree with some of your FF takes, but I have no problem with you as an individual, and it just so happened I saw your tweet with my ex that day, and it honestly triggered me. This is very interesting the way that this is worded. This is insanely interesting because these are the messages that Sleepy sent to Yuna. For example, I am aware you've lost a parent, so have I. I don't know why that is even relevant in this shit, but again, he's trying to claim sympathy, I guess, I don't know. So have I kind of expected a more empathetic response from you as someone who has a similar understanding of loss. Basically, the way that he is talking, like his verbiage and shit, you know, or whatever. I'm not upset or mad at you. I get it. She's your friend. It's very similar to the way that he's talking now. This is the same misleading shit that he tried to tell Yuna. Seeing anything of hers is genuine PTSD, but it could have been anyone. I didn't have it out for you personally, yet I reacted that way. I'm sorry for involving you and also making a personal jab. Second, I've never been one to deny starting shit online. Bro, he literally just said that he wants to be left alone. So then he admits to starting shit online. A victim doesn't start shit online. They don't, okay? Especially about the abuser and shit, okay? If they're actually terrified for their life, they're not gonna do that, man. If I disagree with someone or something, I will always say so. My issues with Xenosys are completely separate from anything to do with Midna. Months back, someone I have zero affiliation with DM'd another person pretending to be involved with me and claimed I have been asking around to dig up dirt on Xenosys. They sent him this, and although this was never proven, despite me asking him to ask this person how they knew me, which he said he didn't care about. I did say I didn't care about because I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I will never believe you because you have been proven to conspire with others. It's literally in my video. You admitted to telling other people to spread shit about Yuna. You have admitted to spread shit about Midna. You have allowed your friends to do this. That is literally conspiring with others. Like, the fact that you don't understand that it just perplexes me. The only time I've ever talked about Xenosys was directly on my own Twitter because I personally believe the age gap in his relationships, both current and previous, is extremely weird. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this right now. I am 38, going to be 39. If you are an adult, I am going to talk to you and treat you like an adult. You can be 18, you can be 60, 70, 25, 30. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care, okay? Your age doesn't matter to me as long as you are an adult. I don't care, man. I'm not going to not talk to somebody because they're 18. What type of sense does that make? This person is assuming or trying to spread this shit where everybody I talk to, I'm trying to stick my dick in. And I can't believe I have to explain this to people, or well, to him, but you can be friends with a young adult. Yeah, you can just play games with a young adult. Do you know how many young adults I game with on a daily basis? There are a ton of young people that watch my stream. My key demographic is like 23 to 25. So a majority of you in chat are around that age, according to like YouTube and Twitch. That's like a 14, 15-year-old age gap. Okay, and what am I supposed to not stream? Oh no, I can't stream to people that are 10 years younger than me. What? Oh no, I can't talk to you. You're 19. I can't have a conversation with you. That doesn't make any sense. I also think that people like him, they will see a 38, 39-year-old hanging out, talking with an 18, 19-year-old, and they will try to spin it in some type of groomer situation like, oh no, there's something shady going on there. They just can't be friends or anything. I hate to tell you this, but that's not how it works. That's not how it works. These people like to say that I'm trying to be creepy with like young men and women, but they never have any evidence. Funny how that is. They never have any evidence whatsoever of me creeping into people's DMs of anything, young or old. They never have any evidence. Okay, because the age gap in relationships, both current, is extremely weird. I never accused him of being a groomer. Really? Okay, well, here's one. 18-year-olds, definitely PDF meta. And this is weird. Yeah, this is his old Twitter that he deleted because, because he wasn't hiding anything. No, he wasn't hiding anything. He just took a break. This is weird that he would use this picture from me. That's so weird. He would use a picture of me from when I was like 28. Okay. All right. This right here sums up everything. This person doesn't actually care about the truth or proving anything. He just wants to slander, and he just wants to post and in hopes that people believe him. He posted this picture to just make me look worse, but actually makes me look better because, dude, I look so much better now than what I did back then. Oh, here's where he tweeted on Tiffany's post, actually. This is a victim, by the way. This is a victim who has severe PTSD whenever he sees his ex. So he goes out of his way to shit on not only Tiffany, but also Midna. He goes out of his way. But remember, he's a victim. He wants to be left alone. He doesn't want any problems, Oh, God, to be continued. This is the first one, the second one. Or is this the second one? Okay, anyway, I'll try to pull it up later. But basically, he did, in fact, call me a groomer. He did. It's just there's so much shit that, I guess guess I can find it. Do you guys want me to find it, or do you guys just want to find it yourself if you care? Okay, look, I already made like 4 videos on this shit. If you want to go back and look through all this shit, you can. But he did in fact call me a groomer. It is in this video, or it's in one of these videos. If anybody is trying to say no, he didn't, I will look through the videos and find it later. I'm not going to do that right now because this rack is going to take forever. Anyway, I've never accused him of being a groomer. This is in fact a lie. I have evidence in my video, but I have said that his behavior is weird since he is 38 and the girls he is involved with are significantly younger. That is just my opinion along with many others who share it. Xenosys has absolutely zero knowledge about what went on during mine and Midna's relationship over 5 years ago, but he took his entire situation to make his own content because I called him out on something completely unrelated. Actually, no, you didn't. See, again, this is a lie. That's not actually how the timeline went. The timeline went like this. He called me a groomer. I responded to that. I knew about all of this shit. I knew about all of Midna and his relationship from Midna and from him because he tweeted about it. So the fact that he says that I know zero about his situation, no, that's not it at all. That is completely false. I knew about all of it. I didn't say anything because it didn't involve me. It involved me when you brought me into it with Midna. Then that is why I'm involved. Okay. I actually knew about all this when he was making those false accusations that he couldn't follow up with. But I didn't say anything because it wasn't any of my business. But it became my business when you involved me. That's when it became my business. Oh, this is it. Thank you. Thank you guys very much. Yeah. This right here, this post is from a suspended account. It was from another account that was like calling me an abuser and a groomer and shit. Again, without any evidence. But anyway, yeah, unfortunately, no one seems to give a if that's the case, let the groom be groomed. He did, in fact, call me a groomer. I'll never understand why others don't care, but the silence is beyond deafening. So, again, got caught in a lie. You're going to have to try harder to lie, dude. You're going to have to lie about something else, okay? Because all of this shit has already been proven. So it's like, just because you went away from the internet for a couple months, that doesn't mean that all of this stuff actually just went away. Oh, is this recent? Okay. I don't think I've seen a dumber person than you picking 2 battles at the same time, one of which you are completely in the wrong because other people's relationships are none of your business. The other affects your credibility with the whole Midna situation. It's a really good point you just made, kind of like how your favorite streamer made 4 1-hour-long videos about my relationship with my ex-girlfriend from 5 years ago. See, this is like your favorite streamer. See, the wording here is very important because this indicates to me that he is insanely salty and insanely jealous of my success and that he wants that success. Or else, why would you word it like this? That's how I read that. Now, did he mean it that way? I don't know, but in my opinion, yes. See, that's why you are dumb. You know very well he only covered the document because you talked about him in one of them and called him a groomer before, and now you are acting like you never accused him to begin with, but keep digging your grave. You have absolutely zero idea what you're talking about, because if you did, you'd know I'd never addressed him after he made videos about my relationship. What? The document you're talking about was made after he made the videos. What? No. This is literally a lie. Bro, does this... Okay, look. All right. New rule. Because we're going to speed this racked up because this is literally just full of garbage. Like, this person is actually brain damaged. This person is living in a fantasy world. Anytime that I'm going to say, yo, he lied, I'm just going to link this page, and this page has 4 videos of everything he lied about, okay? 4 videos. I'm glad it's documented because then you'd know. First, you claim I mentioned him in a document. You did, actually, and now you deflect instead of recognizing you were wrong. I'd also like to mention the term grooming isn't exclusive to people underage, even though I have never used that word. I don't know what sort of brain damage you have that makes you think what you did doesn't exist anymore, but this tweet is way before Midna's document. I'll be honest, I don't remember a lot of stuff I said. Yeah, I would imagine. But you're right. This was literally posted today. Bro, okay. All right. Okay, we are speed running this racked. Okay, no. We're speed running this racked. That does imply he is a groomer. However, being a groomer doesn't implicate being underage. Power dynamics in an age gap relationship are a thing. If this guy was like an X-Men, or I guess a villain or whatever, his mutant power would be deflection, okay? His mutant power would be to conjure an illusionary shield. And anything coming his way, bing, bing, that would be his power. This is actually insane that this was literally posted today. I'll be honest, I don't remember a lot of stuff. You know who else said this shit, man? Was Amber Heard. Okay, who is a bigger liar, this guy or Amber Heard? This is what Sleepy likes to do. When he's caught in a lie, he will try to take focus away from the actual lie and put it on something else. Like, the definition of a groomer doesn't matter, you idiot. It's the fact that you said, I never called him a groomer, and then you got proved that you called me a groomer, and now you're saying, well, I kind of don't remember a lot of stuff. Must have been drunk. I don't know. Like, again, just because you went away for 2 months, that doesn't mean that all of the shit that you did went away. Anyway, I don't want any kind of sympathy. Oh, that's wrong. Because when you messaged Yuna, you tried to sympathize with her from losing a parent. So that again is wrong. But I do want to set things straight and move so I can move forward. He has literally said set things straight and move forward like 9 times. This entire situation had already been dealt with in court back in 2019 where the judge deemed I was not a threat. So this again is telling half truths. Just because you are not a threat, that doesn't mean that you're not a threat online. That doesn't mean like, okay, in court cares more about physical abuse than they do internet. The court does not take online stuff as serious as it should be. So when the court says that you weren't a threat, they meant that you never went over there and beat her up. You never went over there and slashed her tires. That's what they're trying to say. Okay. That doesn't mean that you weren't actually a threat. Okay. That just means you weren't a physical threat. Okay. Midna shared screenshots of the court order, but wasn't honest about the full proceedings outcome. No, she was. In her document, she goes over it. Yeah. No, she was. She even said the outcome. It's like this guy wrote this thinking that like all of these documents don't even exist. Okay. Combined, Midna and Xenosys sent thousands of people my way, many of them telling me to kill myself over something they know nothing about without any evidence for the serious claims that were made. Okay, so this entire thing is just full of garbage. We did not send anybody. You tweeted publicly. You posted publicly about all of this shit. We reacted to it. We spoke on it. We defended ourselves. Okay? We did not send anybody. They saw that I sent some really mean messages at the time of the breakup, which I have admitted to years ago on my TwitLonger, but immediately decided I have been the abuser in the relationship because their favorite streamer is telling them so. Again, this is how I know he's salty about because he himself is a content creator, or he tries to be anyway, or tried. People will be jealous of another person's success and they will use these words like favorite streamer, you know, that type of shit. And it's just really petty, small dick energy. You know, there's like, you are wording it that way and you're basically exposing yourselves because of jealousy and, you know, insecurity. Even though I have previously shared evidence of her abusing me. Okay, so the evidence that we have watched the video, we will watch it again, but basically the video is full of shit. He recorded that video purely to use it against her. He was not abused. He was not assaulted. In the video, he talks about how he was abused and physically hit, and he told her to stop, but she didn't. But in reality, this is what happened. He was playing a game, and he didn't care about what the was going on back there, and she did something. I don't know if she hit him. I don't know if she threw something at him. I have no idea. Nobody knows because there is no proof that she did anything. Now could she have? Could she have thrown something? Yes. Could she have like love tapped him? Yes. Could she have punched him in the face? Yeah. We don't know. I don't think she punched him in the face because he continues to play his game and he doesn't care about anything that she's doing. He only cares about dying in the video game. He even continues to loot and everything while they're having this argument. So if you're being physically assaulted and abused and you're continuing to play the game and you only care that this person is doing this because you're going to die in the game, which he also makes cuts in the video as well, but he forgot to cut the part out is I'm going to die in the game. That's kind of like, I'm not buying this shit. But anyway, we'll watch it. Oh, this is the video. So this is Midna Baby physically assaulting Sleepy Raijin multiple times.
For sleeping.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. My uncle gave him to me. Why'd you hit me?
This is why I don't want you going out.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
This is why I don't want you going out. This is why I want to be able to come with you. So I can keep an eye on your stupid eye.
Why?
You're irresponsible.
How?
I trust you.
What do you mean? Stop! I'm literally gonna die. Please.
There was a cut there.
What do you mean?
This video was edited. This video is edited.
Oh, I'm literally gonna die. Please. I'm begging you. Stop attacking me while I'm playing this game.
Okay, so again, he said, stop attacking me while I'm playing the game. The only thing he cares about is he doesn't want to die in this shitty Korean MMO. And he f***ed up the cut here because he needed to cut out the last part, but he didn't.
Stop attacking me while I'm playing this game.
You see how there's a cut right after he says that? Stop attacking me while I'm playing this game, and then cut immediate. He meant to cut out the while I'm playing this game, but he just f***ed up. There's also another cut right here, so the video's been edited.
You're going out.
What do you mean? What do you
This
mean?
is why I don't want you going out. This is why I want to be able to come with you. If I can keep an eye on your stupid ass.
Why?
Because I know you're irresponsible.
How?
I don't trust you.
What do you mean?
There's a cut.
Stop! I'm literally gonna die. Please.
So if you notice, he cut. So there is a conversation going on here. Listen.
Stop! I'm literally gonna die. How?
I don't trust you.
What do you mean?
Right
Stop!
there.
I'm literally gonna die.
Right there. You hear that? They're talking about trust or something. And then right when she goes to explain, there's a cut. And the cut happens when he says this.
Please, please, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Stop attacking me while I'm playing this game.
Okay? You want something from me?
Yeah, see, there's another cut.
Is that what you want? You want to hang out with other girls?
I'm not like hanging out with other girls.
Is that what you're interested in?
I'm hanging out with my friends. Bring a pressing guardian.
Look at the last part. Look at this last part.
Girls.
Is that what you're interested in?
I'm hanging out with my
He doesn't skip a
friends.
beat. He loots right away. Look at that shit. He loots right away.
Hanging out with other girls.
Is that what you're interested in?
I'm hanging out with my friends. Bring a pressing guardian.
Okay, guys, look, this is not a question of if Midna's a bitch. I don't care if Midna's a bitch. I don't care if she's difficult to be with. I don't care if she's snarky. The main purpose of this video is Midna baby physically assaulting Sleepy Raijin multiple times. This video is full of shit. Her being a bitch or not is not in question. I don't care about that because that's not relevant. There's been an accusation of physical abuse here. Was there physical abuse in this? Absolutely not. This video has been doctored, has been edited. This has been cut. Okay, if I was a victim, I would be absolutely infuriated by this because this piece of shit is claiming that he was abused when he was not abused. All of this has really affected my mental health to the point I nearly crashed out. But thankfully, I've had a really good friend look out for me this entire time. The day everything happened, she bought me a plane ticket to hang out with her for the entirety of February. So shout out to her. I took a break from social media because I wanted to calm down before speaking on it again. Okay, so this is like full of shit right here. I don't believe this at all because somewhere along here he said, I don't want any sympathy, but like every single angle, he's been trying to get sympathy. My question is this. If everything that she said was a lie, why did you nuke everything? You nuked your Twitter. I know you deleted comments and stuff. You even commented to me that you deleted later. Why did you delete all that shit? All this evidence, because, you're not lying. Why did you delete the truth? That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. If you want people to know the truth, why would you delete that shit? Anyway, although I've tweeted about my experience before, I want to explain my side again. Okay, well, look, we're not rehashing this shit. Basically, he accused Midna of being like an abuser, and he just kept adding stuff later on. Okay, I made this March 22nd. I've never mentioned her name before, and she even admits to this herself, but goes on to say that I've been spreading libel and slander when I've literally never told anyone who my ex was. So this is what we call like indirect harassment. Okay, you can harass people and be indirect. You can harass people by posting about them, making YouTube videos about them, and never mentioning their name. That counts as harassment. Yes, it does. Just because you don't actually mention their name, that doesn't magically make it okay. What? That doesn't make it okay. The twit longer was made only because her viewers started commenting on my videos, harassing me about her and speaking on things they have no idea about. I am allowed to freely vent, especially when comments were completely unwarranted. Okay, so this part right here, this part's actually new. This twit longer was only made because her viewers started commenting on my videos. In this twit longer, I'm almost positive he didn't say that specifically on his YouTube. I don't remember him saying that specifically on his YouTube. And I'm going to assume that he's lying on this again, because if you look at Midna's history, she has never once tweeted about this guy. Never once.